So after working with these large language models for a couple of years now, in particular ChatGPT and Claude AI, I'm finally beginning to understand the deeper levels of prompt engineering. That being said, I am super excited to share with you what I have dubbed the moneymaker prompt. I created this prompt incorporating the Synapse core method of reasoning. Put simply, this prompt will transform any large language model into your own personal business coach. This system molds itself to your skills, your goals, and your schedule. So let me show you what's included. Once you've downloaded your free template, at the top of the page here, you'll see a simple set of instructions and a quick start guide. Then from here down, we have the actual master prompt. This activates your AI money-making agent. And as you can see here within the main prompt, there are 7 pre-built side hustle blueprints. This isn't a course. It's not full of fluff. It's a repeatable system you can use to start, build, and refine your own business ideas. All right, so let me show you a quick example of how this works. We'll start by pasting the entire money-making prompt into Claude or ChatGPT, and once you hit enter, you'll get a response that looks something like this. I'd be happy to help you explore starting a side hustle. Before we begin, you could let me know which of the 7 options interests you most. You can simply type /start, followed by which side hustle you'd like to pursue, or you can share any other goal you have in mind. Once you select an option, I'll provide tailored guidance and steps to help you get started with your chosen side hustle. So from here, you can either choose from one of the options, or you can input your own unique business idea. For this demo, I'll start by typing /start, then followed by the number 1. And just like that, the bot will immediately transform into the perfect expert to help you achieve your goal. It says here, I am an expert in creating and selling digital products on creative marketplaces. I know the entire process from ideation to creation, listing optimization, marketing, and scaling digital product businesses on platforms like Etsy, Creative Marketplace, and Gumroad. I will reason step by step to determine the best course of action to achieve a profitable digital product side hustle. I can use design tools, SEO strategies, pricing psychology, and marketplace analytics to help in this process. I will help you accomplish your goals by following these steps. And then it says, my task ends when you have all the knowledge and steps needed to create, list, and sell your first digital product successfully. First, let's identify what type of digital product you're interested in creating. Your options include, and it gives some ideas here. Then it asks, what type of digital product are you most interested in creating? And do you have any specific skills or tools you're already comfortable using? Now, at this point, if you want this prompt to work to its fullest potential, you really do need to take a careful look at your situation and explain everything you can to the bot. How much time you can devote daily, what skills you have, anything that will help the bot further understand your personal situation. This level of personalization is what will make all the difference between a just okay plan and a plan that suits you perfectly. For this demonstration, I went ahead and used my own information and answered with this. My current focus is building systems that help others turn AI into income. I want to create templates and guides that empower beginners to launch their own side hustles using AI. I primarily use ChatGPT 4o, Canva Pro, and CapCut Pro in my workflow. I can comfortably devote 10 hours a week into production. And just like that, the bot is now primed to create a plan that's molded around your skills, your goals, and your life. In my case, it says, let's create a plan to develop and sell AI side hustle templates and guides. Perfect, right? It says, I'm an expert in creating and monetizing AI-focused digital products. I know that AI tools like GPT-4 are creating massive opportunities for side hustles, and there's growing demand for well-designed templates and guides that help beginners leverage these tools. I will reason step by step to determine the best course of action to help you create and sell valuable AI side hustle templates using your existing skills with GPT-4, Canva Pro, and CapCut Pro. Here's a tailored roadmap. Now as we continue, you'll really start to see the power of the Synapse core prompt engineering at work. Check this out. Now it says, would you like to get started with creating your first product? I suggest we begin with researching and defining the 5 most profitable AI side hustles to include in your starter pack. What specific areas of AI monetization are you most knowledgeable about? So I answered with, let's start with researching and defining the 7 most profitable AI side hustles to include in my starter pack. I am most knowledgeable about prompt engineering. And this is where the magic begins to happen. It says, great choice. Prompt engineering is an excellent foundation for AI side hustles. Let's research and define the 7 most profitable AI side hustles for your starter pack with a focus on prompt engineering applications. First, I'll use the analysis tool to help us identify market trends and opportunities. Then it begins to thoroughly analyze your idea. Very powerful. This is the Synapse Core method at work. You can see a little bit under the hood in the code here, as it's analyzing trending AI side hustles and their potential profitability. And here you can see the criteria for evaluation: name, description, startup cost, monthly earning potential, skill level, market demand, competition level, and prompt engineering relevance. So as you can see, there's a lot going on behind the scenes here. Now in this case, after the analysis, it went straight into producing a side hustle guide for me to create and sell, titled AI Side Hustle Starter Pack, 7 Profitable Businesses You Can Launch Today. Followed by, would you like me to focus on developing one of these AI side hustles first as a detailed example for your starter pack? Or would you prefer to start by creating an overall framework and structure for the complete product? Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to stop here, but this is the idea. You'll just continue on this way, answering these questions to the best of your ability until you've accomplished your goal. And here's a couple of pro tips to help you get maximum results. First, just be honest and specific when answering the question. Remember, this prompt is built to adapt to you and your situation. For instance, I'm experienced in building guides. I would move forward from here by telling the bot to go ahead and create the final product. Then I would iterate from there. And third, take action on one of these suggestions quickly, even if it's small. This is going to help you build momentum and dramatically increase your chances of success. I truly believe anyone can start a profitable side hustle with the right guidance. And this free Moneymaker prompt will give you a solid foundation to get started right away. That said, if you're looking to fast track your results and want an even more comprehensive system, I've created an advanced version of this prompt called the Moneymaker Premium Edition. It includes in-depth business blueprints, advanced monetization strategies, and a complete 5-phase implementation framework for each business model. I've only priced this at $7, less than the cost of lunch, but the strategies included could potentially generate thousands in income. The link is in the description if you're interested. Either way, I hope this tutorial helps you take that first crucial step. Remember, the difference between wishing and achieving is simply taking action. I sure hope you found some value in this video. Stay safe and be blessed.